Namaste, and welcome to another edition of Wakey Bakey with Reiki. Have some water, and it is my first one of the day. So, here we are, August 12th, day 219 of my journey. I'm moving forward, but I like to be moving forward a lot faster. I just have this feeling that I could be progressive faster than I should. So I'm going to look at that, and I do know I have a lot of time that I could be putting to more use. So that's what I'll be focusing on. Last Wednesday, when I went up to the mountain, something happened. And it started as soon as I left here. And life hasn't looked the same since. And what I mean is I've been just operating a bit differently. Like this. When I was up on the mountain, I found a patch of snow, and I was so excited to do, cold immersion that I ripped it down to my underwear and tried to dive in the snow, but it was too hard. And I just was scooting around on the top. And I shot a video of it. And in that video, I saw how large I am in between my waist, you can't see, and here. And it made me sad. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, there's just something going on there. I made videos about this before, wondering if I'm just holding on to something by not losing this weight. And as I think about it, it just starts hitting me. There's a lot of emotion in this. And it's not just because I'm fat. Yeah, it wasn't pretty, yet there's just more to it. And I'm going to have to look into that. But what happened is I realized I have to do something about it. And as I say that, I realize that doesn't have to be about just the fat. There's something else going on. There's something else going on. I'm realizing it. So I decided to do something about it physically wise. And so I decided this morning I'm going to start losing weight and everything. And as I sat there this morning, getting ready to exercise, also in a bit of chaos because my Course in Miracles I listen to it audio, and now the way they have it set up is just a little bit of a nightmare to try to do it. And so this morning I didn't have my Course in Miracles, and that's usually when I have my first smoke before I start my meditation. But this morning I just went, let's go into my stretching and meditation. And so I did that, and so, this is the first one I had. And so I haven't had any coffee today, and I haven't done this. And I'm thinking about how to lose weight. And one of my ideas is, going on a fast, but possibly just with my meal replacement so I can control the calories. As I'm saying this, I'm just babbling on because I realize there's probably more. I have to find out if there's something more. I've been saying a long time I think it's spiritual. So I'll look into that. Other things that are going on. It's interesting. This weight thing's all I can think of. But the other thing I was going to talk about is, I'm now focusing on my goals. And also in videos, somebody told me how much I look down. That's because I think when I look down. So I've been focusing on, my goals. There is the home and building something. There is Yumikido and building that. And, finding that relationship. And I have been putting energy into finding a relationship. And that's actually what I was going to talk about on this video is, some ideas I have for it and what's been going on with it. You have to wait thing. Something's going on there. And now my intuition is telling me something's going on that's connecting the two. if I'm overweight, why would someone find me attractive? Huh. So maybe I'm just subconsciously pushing it away. So, what would I tell? I'm just thinking, what would I tell myself? And my intuition just came in and says, you just got to start doing stuff to love yourself, to show yourself that you love yourself. To, what would I do for her? How would I show love for her? Show it for myself. I said these videos are kind of a debrief for me. And if you're watching this, you just saw me do it. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start using the namaste as if I was standing over there. And I just want to send so much love to this other person. Let's see.